17 with a bloody nose.
Australian Embassy basement drunk on gin. That's 6.
Can the cops see us?
Sloppy and kind of rapey a little bit.
Yowza, sloppy as a motherfucker.
Sloppy, tongue, attack, couch, and unnecessary.
Incredibly sweet, but mildly confusing.
In Stacy's bedroom, 7th grade.
Huge, skyscraping, monumental, liberating, sexy.
Awkward, frightening, surreal, surprising, moist.
Forced, late, public, humiliating, and awkward. Look.
Rihanna, because she's the baddest bitch on Twitter.
She loves Marilyn Monroe, cocaine, attention. She has people around her that tell her that her blonde hair looks amazing. And if we all pray really hard to Xenu, she will become the next Anna Nicole. You know who I'm talking about.
Sean Connery. Because it's Sean Connery.
Amy Sedaris, because she forgets about the real world and just becomes her character.
Kanye West is probably more important to me than anybody else. He's more important to me than my mom.
T.I. just really knows how to dress.
Dave Grohl. Oof. Dave Grohl. I think that oof was enough, and that's definitely more than a sentence. Granted, Dave Grohl does violate the rule, if you can fit in my pants, you cannot get in my pants.
I hope you're kidding.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Once.
Yes, I am currently in love. First time. Yay! I did it. Hi, Mom.
Before now, I was in love. Once unrequited, which is never fun, and then I was in a previous relationship where I was in love, and that was not so good. But now, being in love is absolutely amazing in the true sense of the word. I am completely in love.
Yes, maybe, I don't know. I've been very vague about expressing my love in certain relationships, but I think I'll go ahead and say yes.
I have. I've probably been in love, I want to say 1.5 times. So, one time definitely. One time I really thought I was in love and realized later that I wasn't, and it was circumstance and it wasn't what you think it should have been.
It was amazing and awful at the same time. You know, you go so high and then you go so low, and it hurts. I want to say it's worth it, but it's gambling. Essentially, you're just gambling with your heart. And sometimes I just want to throw my dick on the table.
When your cheeks hurt from smiling so hard.
Love feels like your favorite pop song exploding into confetti in your heart.
Love feels like drowning in mac and cheese.
Your whole body tingles. It feels like hearing an incredible piece of music for the first time, and you just want to play it on repeat because it just sounds so good and it feels so good. That's what love is for me. It's this feeling.
Love is when you can talk in movie quotes together.
Completely unabashed. Nothing's embarrassing. In love, you don't care. Nothing is embarrassing.
It feels like deep dish, 3 cheese, stuffed crust, bigger than face, Wine.
Love. Reaffirms that it's good to have things at stake in this world.
It's just a feeling, and I think you just know.
If you can fart in front of them and they don't mind, or when you fart in front of them and then they fart back.
When you're okay and comfortable with making weird noises and strange jokes that you never thought you would share with another person. You're okay, saying things that could embarrass you because you know the other person won't really care.
If you hurt, if you feel uneasy, if suddenly the easiest decisions become so consequential, then you know that feeling is more than just a fling.
And you don't ask yourself that question. You just know. It's natural and it's comfortable. You feel so good all the time being around the person, and it's not comfortable in a complacent sort of way, but comfortable in, damn, this is right. This is just right.
If you're asking the question, you probably don't love them. I think love, you're already there. You're already showing up. You're already at the ball. If you're sitting there and weighing whether or not you love the person, if that's some kind of measurement that you're making, then something's afoot. Something's wrong in the machinery there.
When you feel selfless, which is a really rare thing, I think, to feel these days. So when you're willing to do anything for that person to make them happy, I think that's a good signal. But also, I think what's most important is a mutual affection and respect.
You're past that point of scaring them away, but you're also still incredibly fearful that you'll ever have to let them go.
For me, I know I really love someone when I let them watch me put on tights. Especially spank tights.
I've never been in love, so I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know how you know. Who the fuck made up these questions?
My dream date was not even really a date. It's now affectionately referred to as the screener. You sit down, you talk, you laugh some more, you order a couple of drinks, and you're still laughing, and before you know it, you're shutting down the bar.
My dream date would involve sitting on a dock at midnight under a clear sky, drinking a 6-pack of Coors Light, talking about our family and our childhood, and then that would lead into a kiss. Well, not talking about the family would lead into a kiss, but the talking would lead into a kiss after. You know what? The Coors Light would lead into a kiss.
Food, poutine specifically, and drinks, followed by more drinks and a Real Housewives of Orange County marathon.
It would definitely involve pizza.
Going to the beach and drinking a bunch of rum and coke and laughing all day and just messing around and having fun. And then going to Neptune's Net in Malibu and eating a bunch of fried fish and drinking a bunch of beer with a bunch of bikers, probably in the parking lot, laughing some more, going home, making out. Yeah.
I'm really not into like the whole like pretense of the first date. Like I really want to go to like a messy meal. Like I want like sloppy joes or ribs or something that you just like eat and just be yourself, and definitely with adult beverages involved because I need a cocktail.
Any food that involves a rare steak, anything with a really old whiskey, and to me, the dream date means that I go home alone that night. Because, like, the idea that there's nothing really expected of me. We have an amazing, great date, and then I get to go home. And they pay for my cab.
I certainly fucking hope so.
I hope so, since I've been in one for about 3 years.
The answer is yes. I am taping this little video from my apartment with my boyfriend, who I met actually through Tumblr.
I would be ready for a committed relationship. I think it depends on being ready and not wanting to rush into anything.
No, just got out of one, trying to figure out how to do stuff for myself, to do more for me, more for John. So not right now.
I say that I am. I believe that I am. But I know I've got issues with being single and in control of my life.
Hopefully. I think so. Someday. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Sure. I think so. Yes.
I don't know. Yeah. I think so. Right? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to say yes.
Yes? Who told you I wasn't?
Definitely. I'm ready to get married. I'm all for it. Ready for marriage.
Yes, I went to college, so definitely.
No, never. Probably because my very public first kiss, which was humiliating.
My friends tell me that I did once. I don't know if I believe them though. I don't think I did it. I think it may have been like a kiss, but it wasn't like a make-out thing.
Yes, and I've apologized for it several times.
Have I ever not made out in a public place?
Yes. Friday. A couple days ago.
Do dance floors count?
The dance floor counts? Yes, definitely. And you know what? It's like that quote, dance like no one's watching, except you're making out like no one's watching, which they probably are, which means you don't care.
But the next day he was walking me to the metro, and before I went under, he stopped me and he kissed me. And I about exploded. Because it was the first time that I publicly showed my sexuality and wasn't afraid, and it felt normal and natural, and it was really, really explosive.
Kissing in public's awesome. Just do it.
Is this person going to watch Star Wars Episode 1 3D with me and not complain? Also shoes.
Shoes.
Height, eyes, glasses, if they have them, and if they have a beard or not.
His hands. I love hands. I love thick, calloused hands.
Eyebrows. I'm all about eyebrows, and I really like it when a guy has pride in how he looks. I'm not talking about like you have to wear expensive clothing. I'm talking about putting yourself together a little bit.
Smile, his butt, his eyes, and his beard.
I'm a big teeth. I like nice teeth. Which is like teeth can ruin a really otherwise hot man. Like Channing Tatum, so hot. You need to get your fucking teeth fixed.
Their eyes, and then their smile, and then whether or not all that's proportional, and then their penis. I'm just kidding. I don't look at their penis until much later. Yeah.